So today we're talking with Vera Jones about motivational speaking.
Thank you for having me, Mountain Drew.
So Coach Jones, you say that you have a 6W approach to training aspiring motivational speakers. Could you tell me what those 6W's are?
I learned in communication and journalism there are 6 W's: who, what, when, where, why, and how. And I found it's the same for motivational speaking.
Okay, maybe I'm not real smart, but I'm pretty sure how doesn't begin with a W.
No, but how ends with a W.
Oh, pretty sneaky.
Thank you. You know, the first question people usually ask me is, how do I become a paid professional speaker? And the question I always ask back is, who are you to become one? Your first goal has to be to clearly define, who am I and what do I bring? Knowing who you are in terms of your character and your core values, your knowledge, your skills, your experiences, and your expertise, how they serve the greater good. That's the foundation of you as a professional speaker, as well as your motivational speaking business. Confidence and success stem from that. If you do not know who you are and you don't believe you have something empowering, enlightening, or inspiring to bring to the world, then why should your audience believe it, right? The second part of the who is knowing your audience. Be very specific here. Who is most likely to benefit from your message? You can't successfully engage the how until you are confident in the who. So I stress confidence primarily in your who first.
So who are you and who are you talking to? Okay, that's good advice. I got it. So what's next?
Exactly. What's next?
What?
Right. What?
What?
What is the next W? It's what you give, not get. Too often aspiring speakers are only focused on the wrong things. Will I make a lot of money? What if the audience doesn't like me? What if I don't succeed? These questions to me somehow get all mixed up in the what do I talk about equation. While these are all legitimate questions, they are somewhat misguided or negative questions, casting a shadow on all the positive aspects a rewarding career as a motivational speaker has to offer. If making money or being famous is all you're thinking about, that is what will come across on the stage or on the screen. I always say, if you think it's all about you, soon you're going to be right, because you is all you're going to have. You have to understand, first and foremost, you are a service provider, a thought leader, and for many, an absolute problem solver. So focus on how you serve others by perfecting a message that passionately delivers inspirational, motivational, educational, and strategic solutions to specific problems. Ask yourself, what problem do I solve to help others? What pain do I relieve to inspire them? What do I talk about to get paid or become famous? That's a huge mindset mistake.
So once we understand the who and the what, the next W is?
Yeah, it's why. Knowing why is the key to your perseverance. Think about completing this sentence in as many intimate and significant ways as you can. Speaking will allow me to blank. Become an entrepreneur and spend more time with my family. Become a peacemaker. Strengthen my career opportunities, give my children a parent they can be proud of. Whatever it is for you, developing as a motivational speaker takes time. And like anything worth doing, there's going to be some fouls involved or challenges that is going to cause you to question yourself, to doubt, to fear, and eventually quit. Having a strong sense of your why you chose this profession in the first place will help you sustain through these inevitable fouls. Remembering why you started will always help guide you to the most meaningful and successful finish.
So remembering why is actually great advice for almost any endeavor. So where do we go from here?
Exactly. Where?
Wait. What? No, wait. Where? Wait a minute. Please not this again.
You're too cute, Mountain Drew. I like messing with you. Where is an easy enough question, but a lot of speakers fall off when they don't like the answers. Because the question aspiring speakers want to know the most is, where do they find speaking gigs? This is where the real legwork comes in, and you have to have faith, focus, and fortitude. But first, let me say this. I spend so much time with my clients working on the who and the what, because when you become really confident in yourself and your message, when your passion jumps off the stage through the camera, when you ultimately leave your audiences so empowered and inspired, they're just hungry for more. I promise you, the gigs have a way of finding you. Believe it or not, more than half of your speaking opportunities, for me, it's about 75%, come from the word of mouth. But only if you are a great speaker who really knows how to connect with your audiences. I'm passionate about helping people do this. This is my thing. But this skill takes time to develop, and the biggest mistake you can make is depending on gigs coming to you. So you have to go where the gigs are. And there are many ways to do this, and we teach this, both pay to play like subscription services, agents or bureaus, or sweat equity, where you do the work. Google can become your best friend, believe it or not. For instance, if you want to speak to persons with disabilities, then you might search for disabilities conferences or disabilities associations, or generically, you can just go in and you can search for call for speakers or call for presenters. There are lots of other ways, and it takes a lot of time. It is where your truest commitment will be challenged. Following a proven system is a lot better than just sitting and waiting and hoping that you're just going to be great and people will come to you.
This is all very good information. So when does a person know it's time to take the next step to become a motivational speaker?
When? When is a critical question. I strongly believe everyone who's meant to become a motivational speaker kind of has this magical light bulb moment that kicks in, illuminating when it's time to make the commitment. It is a moment that to me is as unique as we are. And quite honestly, it is just unshakable. This may sound like a cop-out of an answer, but it is my honest belief from experience. You will just know. That's what my clients tell me. If you are still questioning, however, it may be wise to speak to a mentor or coach. I offer an opportunity for a free consultation, a coaching consultation at theverajones.com.
So as you said, last is how, because the W comes at the end. Very clever.
Yeah, the hows are a beast. And yes, last but not least, how do you deliver your message most effectively? How do you determine your brand or platform? How do you decide what is most important, what's most effective and needed to speak about? How do you market yourself? How do you decide what to charge to speak about? How and when do you scale your speaking business? How do you write blogs or books? How do you provide online training? The hows are endless. The one that will constantly be there is how will I keep growing to walk in my purpose and become the motivational speaker I believe I am called to be. If you believe finding a great coach to help you navigate the 6W's of becoming a motivational speaker is your best answer, then my best answer, again, is to visit theverajones.com. Even if you are new to this, you can be true to this. As a coach, you can trust I am true to this. Thanks for letting me speak, Mountain Drew.
You're welcome.